Hello and welcome to another Beaufort County News segment. I am here today with Terrence, the Director of the Adult Services with DSN. Could you tell us a little bit more about DSN and a quick overview of what you guys have to offer?
I'm proud to say it's a service that is very much needed in Beaufort County. Disability and special needs, as one of our clients told me one time, it's really a different ability in special needs. But we service the county from north of the Broad to the south of the Broad. And it's individuals with various levels of disabilities, traumatic brain injury, multiple sclerosis, Down syndrome, the full range, as long as the actual health needs do not exceed our capabilities, then we're able to offer that service. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And you guys have different programs that you offer, correct? Could you tell me a little bit about maybe the early intervention program?
Yes, early intervention. If a family has a child that appears to possibly have some developmentally delayed issues, then they are brought in to assess the individual. We have early interventionists that actually will come in and do the assessment. And if it's determined that they need more of an assessment, then a professional will come in. And they could receive these services based on what is determined in the beginning from birth up until the age of 5. After 5 years old, if they're on a track to move on with our continued services, they could go on to school from first grade through special ed through high school until they age out, is what they call it, at 19 or 21. And at that point in time, they could potentially be available to come into our services and as an adult in the adult program.
Mm-hmm. And like you said, they have an opportunity to be with them through their whole lives, but what does the adult program have to offer after they make it out of school?
We are a training facility. We do not use the term institutionalized. We are a program that they're able to come in and work on living skills, basic things, but our classes that we have, as I emphasize over and over, is that we really are a training facility, that we offer everything from classes in natural science, banking, the creative arts, and it goes on. So basically anything and everything we can do to hone their everyday skills in living and be more inclusive in the community.
And then you also have a residential service. Could you tell me more about the details of that?
We do. Again, north and south of the Broad, we have 11 homes, 2 in the Bluffton area, 2 in Beaufort, and there's 4 individuals to each home, and they're fully staffed. These individuals, many of them come into our program during the day and they go off to their job sites. I'm happy to say that out of 100 plus that we currently have in our program, 64% of them are actually out in the community working.
That's great.
And that captures a number of areas. We have the St. Helena Library. We do the air station, all 3 of the mills that they have out there. We do all of Parks and Rec, again, north and south of the Broad. Internal contracts, which include shredding, car wash, and janitorial services. So it's really a great opportunity, to have them more included in the community.
Mm-hmm. So if someone were to be interested in finding out their eligibility, what process would they go through to?
Excellent question, and one that we are presented with many, many times. And unfortunately, the demand is higher than what we and other agencies can provide currently. There are 18,000 individuals on the waiting list to come into our services. The first thing they need to do is contact the 800 number, and that will be listed on the form that you show later. At that point in time, the individual needs to allow for about 15 to 30 minutes to be screened. While they're in that phone call, there will be a number of questions asked regarding the actual prognosis disability. They will also be asked for personal information, Social Security, date of birth, So they basically get a good profile of that individual. And then if autistic services are required, ASD, then they will be contacted by another individual who will do an assessment and determine, and at that point in time will be reached out by someone to come in and do a further evaluation.
All right, well, that is a lot of very helpful information. Thank you so much, Terrence, for taking the time to come out here today and speak with us and get this information out there. We look forward to speaking to you soon.
So, thank you, Chloe.
Thank you.